Hey you guys, so here I am, just feeling the need to share an update with you. It has been, I bet, probably like 2.5 years since I posted a video that was very big and viral on YouTube, not on purpose, but it was me basically sharing my story about my skin journey and my use and finding of the Celluma LED light. And to this day, I think that's the video that I get the most questions about, the most hits on, and generally even on social media, it's the number one question that I get is, are you still using your light? Do you still believe in it? Is it something that you would recommend? And so I just wanted to share my journey since I posted that video and give you a couple of updates. So first things first, yes, I'm still completely obsessed, probably even more obsessed with the LED light, the Celluma specifically, than when I was using it a few years ago. I will link that video because there's a lot of amazing information kind of talking about the initial kind of education around the LED light. So I'll sprinkle some of that into this video, but I also kind of want to just share more information of where I'm at with it. So be prepared because I talk a lot. I'm passionate about the things that I love, and I think it's really important, especially when it's something as serious as an at-home device that is definitely an investment piece, but something that will really change your skin and change your life, and you can use it in so many different ways. At this point, I feel like I'm a walking billboard for Celluma and for the LED light. So to back up, I'm 36. Who would have thought that in your 30s that you would even have to deal with skin issues and acne? You think that that's something that just happens when you're a teenager. Well, I didn't really get into having skin problems until I was in my 30s. And it was really frustrating for me. I do a lot of work on camera. I'm a makeup artist. I work with a lot of celebrities and red carpet, but also for myself. I work with a lot of different beauty brands and I'm on camera all the time. And skin confidence to me is so important. And it's been something that I've been passionate about literally since I was 11 years old. I've always studied skin. And so I was just at the end of my frustration. I have an incredible esthetician here in Los Angeles. Her name is Lynn, Goddess Lynn Body and Skin. And she was the one that actually was the person that led me on to this amazing device right here that I'm going to show you more about. So I was going to her, I saw her regularly for facials every 4 weeks, but it was like, what can I do more? I need to be doing more because just a facial isn't enough. And that's when she told me about the Celluma. So she had gotten it in her spa, and it's a treatment that she was doing at the end of her facials. And she was like, you know what, Nikki, because of what you do and how passionate you are about your skin and how confident you want to be, I actually think that you should think about getting the device for at-home use. And I went home, I did all the research about what light therapy is and what it's all about. And I mean, the research is incredible. This was actually created with NASA. They used to use it in space, basically, because what they found was that their bodies were not healing if they got bruised or injured, and the cells weren't healing, and they started using light therapy up in outer space, and it was working. So they took that science and then brought it into skincare. And what they found is that with these lights, you're able to regenerate and turn over your skin cells at a much more rapid pace. And it's so incredible to use daily for your skin. So there's different ways to use it. I use it in all different ways. Number one is first and foremost for me was for acne. So this light has 3 different settings. This is the Pro, because I had to go all the way. When I go hardcore. So this is the Pro, and it has an acne setting. So with the acne setting, that's killing the bacteria. and it's helping to prevent future breakouts, and it also heals the skin. Because I'm so fair, what was happening is we would get the blemish out, but then I would hold on to the redness and I would hold on to kind of just the irritation for a while. And this just turns over my skin so much quicker, and it heals it, and also helps prevent, look at my skin, I don't get acne anymore. So that's one setting. There's another setting for wrinkles, which is anti-aging, and that really helps to plump your collagen. It reduces the size of your pores. It gives you the most insane glow that you'll ever imagine. Now, whenever I'm on set, people are always like, can you powder down your skin? And I'm like, I'm sorry, that's just actually, I have powder on. That's just how glowy and shiny my skin is from using this. And then there's also an aches and pains setting. So that is great to use if you have body pain from working out, if you're sore, or if you've gotten injured. I actually, a year and a half ago, I fractured my ankle, and I would wrap this around my ankle every night, and it rapidly healed my ankle. You can use it on animals, you can use it on children. It's safe for everybody. So it's really, really multi-use. And now I'm also starting to use it on my chest and on my neck because, you know, I'm in my mid-30s. I'm not just going to do this part for anti-aging. I'm going to be doing the whole thing. So there's many, many ways to use it. And Lynn was the first person that really kind of got me on board with it. And then that's kind of how this all happened. And before I even posted about that video years ago, I used it for about 6 months because I take what I do very, very seriously. And this is a big deal. I didn't want to recommend something that I didn't feel 100% confident about. And not only for myself, but I would recommend it to other people or let them borrow my light. And literally, it's the one thing in skincare and device and like this over any other procedure, any other device, product is the one thing that I can absolutely say with certainty that it works. That's a big claim, but that's how I really feel. So, you know, even when I'm telling people about it and I'm like, listen, yes, this is an investment. This will cost you what you would pay for a nice handbag. However, you're going to have this for the rest of your life. You're going to use it in different ways. You can share it with your family, your significant other. You can loan it out to your friends when they need it. It's something that you'll have around forever. And especially if you are working towards doing non-invasive treatments for anti-aging, or, you know, you just want to have something that's just really, really good for you, this is what you need. And so it's exciting to say that with so much confidence because I really take what I do seriously. So this is just my love and my testimonial for this light. I want to share a couple ways that I use it. So this one actually, so this is the Celluma Pro, and they've actually just upgraded it even more to where this is also, you're able to use this without a cord. You have to charge it up, but let's say I want to be really extra and be laying out at the pool. I can protect my skin from the sun and be using my Celluma at the same time. My friend was joking because I travel all the time, and I actually travel with this. I take this because I can just lay it flat on the top of my suitcase, and especially, you know, I'm on the plane all the time. I think it's really important to feel good wherever you are. So this goes with me, but our new idea, since it's cordless, is that I can also be really extra in business class and wrap this around my head. I don't think everyone else would appreciate that, but you know, you never know. So it's really simple to use. You just turn it on. You choose what mode you want. So when you hit start, it will fire up. It's hard to tell because I have lights on, but you can see this is the acne setting. So that's with the blue light is predominantly. There's two different lights going on, but blue is more predominant. And then we can go to the next one, which is our wrinkle setting. So you can see It's more of the red taking over, red and blue. And then lastly, we'll turn it on for aches and pains. And there we are, really, really red. So a lot of questions on how I like to use it. Number one, I want to tell you why this is the best, okay? This is the only panel or LED light that I've found that is a panel. And let me be clear that in all the research that I've done, not all LED lights can be created equally. So you see the ones that are kind of like cool looking, like Jason mask, or the handhelds. I'm not saying that they're not effective, but nothing, in my opinion, is as effective as the Celluma brand. And yeah, they just really have nailed it. So because this is flexible, this literally can go anywhere. So you can put it around your shoulder, on the aches and pains, around your lower back. You can, bend this around your chest and then put it up around your face. The way that I like to use it is I do it usually in bed. And I'm able to wrap it all the way around my face and just kind of tuck it all the way around, and I just sleep with it on. So the couple notes to know with using it is that you want to have clean skin. So you don't want to have any skincare on. You want it to go directly into the skin without any barriers from skincare. And the most effective LED lights are going to be ones that are as close to your face as possible. So I basically suffocate myself, which you actually don't feel like you're suffocating, but you just want to push it as close to your face as possible. And you're able to do that with this panel. So a hot tip, which I think is a really good tip, I'm single, so it kind of works a little easier because I'm not worrying about a partner. Which, by the way, I think once I have a partner, he'll be really into this anyways, but that's another story. But I either do it while I'm falling asleep. I'm able to sleep with it on, it's crazy. So I'll just pop it on, wrap it around my head and fall asleep. And then at some point in the middle of the night, my light's either on my bed or it's on the floor, but I've never had issues because it's got kind of all this protection around it. So I either fall asleep with it on, or I will set my alarm in the morning for 30 minutes before I actually need to get out of bed. So kind of like my snooze, and I'll just grab the light, wrap it around. Sometimes I'll fall asleep. Sometimes I'll turn on a meditation and I'll listen to a meditation while I'm in bed to kind of set my morning up amazingly. And I think that's the best way to use it. And that's what's so crazy about this light, is that you're literally improving your skin while you're sleeping, or while you're relaxing, or while you're meditating, or while you're doing self-care. Another quick story that was really cool that's happened since I've had this light, because now I actually have two, because it's so important to me, and I like to have another one on hand that I loan out to my celebrity clients if they have a big week, or if they're doing a red carpet and we want to really prep their skin beforehand, which then they always end up buying their own because they love it so much. But I also had a friend that had gotten surgery, and she was really, really bruised from her surgery. And I had her assistant come over, grab the light from me, and I was like, use this light twice a day. So she was using it twice a day for 10 days. And when I tell you she was bruised, it was insane. So she goes to her doctor after 10 days, no bruises, no sign of anything. And he was like, what have you been doing? And she was like, oh, my friend let me borrow her Celluma Pro. And he was like, you are at an 8-week healing in 10 days. So that just goes to show how effective this light is and how much change it creates in the skin in such a short period of time. And I was like, I felt like I gave her the biggest gift in the world by letting her use this light. So yeah, I mean, since a couple years ago when I first discovered Celluma, they've come up with a lot more models. There's a lot more options. So of course I have the Pro, which is the top of the line as far as cost and also what it does and features, but there are so many, there's 11 different options now as far as devices and size, and so there's kind of something for everybody. And I promise you, it is an investment, but it's an investment that you'll be so happy that you that you did. Truthfully, it's honestly the best thing that I've done for my skin. And I think that skin confidence is so important. You know, now I wear a little bit of makeup just because I'm a makeup artist and I also enjoy it, but the idea to know that I don't have to wear makeup is such a relief. And it's such a relief to just wake up every day and feel confident, because I really think for me as a makeup artist, and what I try to teach is it's skin first, makeup second. So what can we do to improve our skin so that anything that we do with makeup is just an accessory? It's not a necessity. And I'm just so in awe that there are options and possibilities out there of things that you can use that will really improve your skin, but also just improve your confidence and change your life. So I just wanted to kind of give you this update. As you can tell, I'm very excited. I have all my friends on this machine now. So now we're all Celluma nerds, and we talk about it and we make jokes and we send each other pictures with our lights on. But I just felt like it was also really important to me to follow up and share this with you, because I know that you guys have seen the journey and you've seen the change in my skin. And I just wanted you to know that it's because of this and that I'm still up to my old tricks with using the Celluma. So thank you, Celluma, for making me confident and changing my skin and making me the happiest girl in the world. And I'm happy that I'm able to share this with you guys, because if I can help make you guys feel better and teach you something, then I've done my job. So that's it for now. Signing off. And if you have questions, honestly, I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm not an esthetician. This is just my own opinion and my own personal experience. But the people at Biophotos and Celluma are so helpful. They'll answer any questions that you have. I've had a lot of friends call and clients call, and it's been nothing but helpful. They can help you choose the device that's right for you, but just poke around on their website, do a little bit of research, and you'll find everything that I'm talking about too. So signing off from LA. I hope you guys are all well, and until next time, mwah, see you soon.